Hello, we are Parlour Noir.
And you're watching the Sunday Sessions Project.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Sessions Project. Tonight we have with us the band Parlour Noir. So I'm going to go around and you guys introduce yourselves, starting down here.
Hey, I'm Adam.
Marco?
Paul. Zach.
Dave.
And Dave's been here before. We remember him. So thank you guys for coming out to play with us tonight. So your songs. Let's start up with the first one, Nothing Good. Give me a little background.
So in jazz, there are love songs and loathing songs, and I wanted to write the mother of all loathing songs, so it's Nothing Good Can Come From This. That's the story. 1, 2, 3. Nothing good can come from this. I know that it's true ever since our first kiss. I feel myself falling for you, and there's nothing good can come from this. The words we speak whenever we meet, we used to be so close to bliss, but now we're only tantrums and fits. You see, people tell me that everything happens for a reason. I don't believe them, things fell apart deep within my heart. Now at the end, I don't know where to start, because there's nothing more I can say. I don't want to feel this way, and I know that it's true. Since I met you, nothing good can come from this. Nothing good can come from this. I know that it's true ever since I first kissed. I feel myself, oh, I'm falling, and there's nothing good can come from this. it. Oh, people tell me that everything happens for a reason. I don't believe them things fell apart deep within my heart, and now at the end I don't know where to start because there's nothing more I can say. Oh, I don't wanna feel this way, and I know that it's true. Since I met you, nothing good can come from this. Nothing good can come from this. I said nothing good can come from this.
Now, the Boo Boo song.
So yeah, this is another Loathing song, but it was sort of inspired by a. We were having a rough time at a bar that night, and you can't always express yourself directly, so we try to do it indirectly through music sometimes, and it was a good way to do that. It's for people who are sort of cranky, and to try to. I sing it to myself periodically, when something goes wrong, and it makes me smile or laugh or get over it. So that's the purpose of the song.
Nice, make a little light of life, right?
Yes, yeah, it's like an Irish toast, that sort of thing.
Very cool, very cool.
Your world was just so wonderful. It was like that from the start. You'd never been so happy, and then it all fell apart. I'm so sad that you had such a bad time today. Never fear, I'm here to wipe those tears away. Were going so well, then they went straight to hell, much to your surprise and great dismay. There's one possible hope that might help you cope with fate's most unbearable curse. There's no need to despair, that life's so unfair. Just remember that it could be worse. You had such a bad time today. Never fear, my dear, I'll wipe those tears away. Things were going so well, and they went straight to hell, much to your surprise and great dismay. There's one possible hope that might help you cope with fate's most unbearable curse. There's no need to despair, that life's so unfair. Just remember, oh, don't forget that it could be worse.
All right, so the next song we have up is Renoir in a Hatchback.
This is actually a true story. In 1990, someone actually went into the Louvre and pulled a Renoir off the wall and left with it. And this is a tribute to that famous heist, because I got sick of writing love songs and loathing songs.
Nice. Did they just walk out the front door? Like, how did...
I mean, I want to believe they hopped into a nice, like, Mazda 3 and just went right down the Champs-Élysées, but no one knows for sure. They never actually recovered the painting. It was Portrait of a Seated Woman.
All right, cool. That's pretty cool.
I never called myself a lover of art, but I'd probably say I'm a lover of money. And as we're walking down that river Seine, I hatched a plan to get rich again. And this is my story. I walked into the Louvre in the light of day, walked in through that pyramid with a smile on my face. No one questions motive when you play along. That's why I'm still around to sing you the song. Subtle strokes from my pocket and I cut the painting from the frame. Since then the art world would never be the same. I walked out of the Louvre and made my getaway, a Renoir in a hatchback down the Champs-Élysées. Richer than I've ever been in oh so many ways. I hopped into my hatchback and I took off down the road. I'm keeping this Renoir till I'm good and old. You can judge my taste in cars, but not my taste in art. I'm the richest man you've ever seen from here to Montmartre. Go and tell my story of how I got away, a Renoir in a hatchback down the Champs-Élysées.
We are Parlour Noir, ladies and gentlemen, and we're very glad to be here on your fabulous evening show.
Thank you, guys. So tell us a little bit about, how you got together, how the band formed, where'd you guys find yourselves and the style? I mean, it's a fairly unique thing nowadays.
Yeah, well, a lot of us are also dancers and or have played for dancers, and I think there was a combination of, and also just have been playing music. So it was an overlap of a lot of different interests that a lot of the shows that we play are for dances, and I think also I'll let the other guys say for themselves, though, but we have different musical backgrounds, and that was something that was interesting, trying to interpret older music from different points of view, and it's sort of a learning process and a creative process at the same time. So a lot of us have been in different bands, and we're trying to make that band where we are, I think, most comfortable about trying to express and create the sort of music that we're trying to accomplish.
Very cool. So how long have you guys been playing together?
For about nearly 3 years now, I would say, right?
Yeah, actually. So we started about 3 years ago. I saw Paul play in a previous band at a swing dance down in South Philly. And afterwards, they were playing some DJ music. I was playing piano, and Paul didn't want to put his horn down. So Paul came over to me and started playing clarinet. And about 10 people were dancing to us. Paul came up to me afterwards. We exchanged information. Turns out he lives 5-minute drive from my house. So we've been jamming. We brought Marco over, a friend of Paul's, and we've all knew each other in certain circles. And really, it's that's what Parlour Noir became. And actually, Zach, you want to talk about your banjo?
Paul tricked me. I didn't intend on. I wanted to play with the band, and Paul said, "Well, here I'll teach you banjo, and you can play with the band." And then he said, "We have a gig in 2 weeks. Here's a banjo." And I frantically learned it. When we got to the gig, he said, "I'm really surprised you didn't bring your guitar." And I said, "I don't play guitar, man." And that's when I knew. He's like, "All right, you're in the band now. You made it through this gig," and I've been with him ever since.
Very cool, very cool. So, give me an idea. Where can we find out where you guys are playing? What's going on? Where can we find your music? Let me know where to find you guys.
ParlourNoirJazz.com, which Adam put together. We have a fabulous website that lists all our gigs, and we're on Facebook and various other internet sites for music. But yeah, the ParlourNoirJazz.com website has all the info.
All right, awesome. All right, so on to the next song is On My Bicycle. Tell me a little bit about this one.
So there's a gigantic bicycle back here. And I was asked a few years ago to be Grand Marshal in a parade, the Seersucker parade in downtown. And the guy asked me because he knew that essentially that the band would come and play if I did that. And so I wanted to get a really, unusual bike because I was like, this is never going to happen again. And it's not a big parade. But anyway, ultimately I ended up getting one of these high-wheel bicycles, or it was an excuse to get one. And so I ride it around the city all the time. And, you meet all sorts of interesting people. And you get asked invariably the same questions over again, like, how do you get up there? How do you get off? Is it hard to ride? And so I just wanted to write a song about the experiences on the bicycle, and it's also the logo on our first CD, which is called Penny Farthings from Heaven. So that's essentially everything that song is about. Just continual exposure to the city on a gigantic, dangerous bicycle.
Well, I have to be repetitive then. Is it hard to get on?
Yes, it is hard to get on and get off, but once you're up there, it's just like riding what they would have called back then a safety bicycle. So it was originally just called a bicycle, and then when the bike that everybody rides now was brought out, they called it an ordinary bicycle because there were so many of them, and the bicycle that everybody rides now was called a safety bicycle.
Very cool. I did not know that. All right.
Off the ground, spinning my wheel, yes, that's the deal. I'm making my way on my bicycle. When the path seems to falter, turn away, turn around and go around again, spinning away from where you came. The scene keeps changing, it's never the same. They want to know just how I go up the rail and around again. Hard to ride until you jump and fall off. The sun goes high up in the sky. People say hello wherever you go. I'm making my way on my bicycle. That's the deal. I'm making my way on my bicycle. When the road seems to falter, cover away, turn the corner, go around again, spinning it away from where you came. The scene keeps changing, it's never the same. They want to know just how I go, how to ride, and I reply, climb to the top, you never stop unless you jump or fall. Hold on. The sun goes round high in the sky. People say hello wherever you go. Riding on my bicycle, sun up high, sun so high. People say hello wherever you go. Making my way on my ordinary high-wheel bicycle.
All right. Well, hey, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. It's been a great time listening to you guys. Unfortunately, we couldn't dance to it because we're in a small studio. But, you know, afterwards, as we're playing it back, we'll probably dance in the lobby while we're watching tonight. So anything I'm forgetting on the way out you guys might want to mention?
Thank you very much for having us.
Okay, thank you guys for coming down.
Learn to dance.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one of our staff here, Sarah, she's a big dancer. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for coming down tonight.
Thank you.
Folks at home, thank you again for watching tonight. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Store, and Stitcher. Wherever you listen to or watch things, we're going to make sure we put it out there. So thank you guys once again. Have a wonderful evening.